All right, got a different one here. This is a 22-year-old male, I'm assuming. And the question he's stating is he has no idea what to do with his life. So this is a pretty common one that I hear about a lot as well. A lot of people just have no direction in life. So that's which I totally understand, and most of my life has been like that as well. So I'm going to read off the question, we'll kind of break it down, and we'll go from there. I'm going to adjust this a little bit. There we go. Hopefully that's a little better. You going to stay? Okay. Hey guys, so I just finished my first year at law school. Wonderful, wonderful. I'm 2 years late in my country because I was in two different unis before that. There's a lot of spelling errors, so forgive me if I stutter. It's because I'm trying to work through this. I don't know what to study after high school, and my strict parents wouldn't get over me being a gap year, so I just picked whatever I wanted and went with it. I don't think I even want to become a lawyer. I was just there because it's a good university and my parents are now finally happy with me. Ooh. I'm super extroverted, talkative. I speak 3 languages fluently, and I'd say I'm very creative. I feel like my friends are much ahead of me when it comes to success. A good friend of mine owns a business with bags. My other friend is a micro celebrity. What does that mean? My other friend teaches languages, and I always feel like a failure next to them. I feel like people always tell me that I'd be good at this, but I feel like I'm so in my head about not being good enough and people judging me that I'm scared to do anything. Also, I come from a very rich family, and my mom doesn't get me at all. Ooh. She's asking me why I even want to work. I mean, I have to build my career somehow. I don't want to be dependent on my parents for the rest of my life. It is very nice to not have to work. I understand my privilege and I'm grateful for it. It's just I want to make a name for myself. No responses to this. Okay. Yeah. No responses. This is a little bit more intricate than I originally thought. So he's studying to become a lawyer, doesn't even want to become a lawyer. Very talkative, speaks 3 languages. Man, right there. I mean, speaking 3 languages is a great place to start. There's a million jobs you can get by being able to speak 3 languages. So that's an amazing start. Even that alone is something. So your good friend owns a business with bags. My other friend is a micro celebrity. I'm assuming that's like a TikTok star or something, or like an Instagram influencer or something. I have no clue what micro celebrity means. I need to look that up. But my other friend teaches languages, and I always feel like a failure next to all of them. So you going through life and comparing yourself to others, even people that you know, whether that be someone online or whether that be someone in real life, is always a mistake, because you all have different cards dealt in life. Your friend who has the business may have grown up very poor, which is the exact opposite of you, which is what happened to me. I grew up very poor, and I felt the need to make money by any means necessary because I never wanted to be poor again. And you will sacrifice a lot. I sacrificed a lot to get some money so that I didn't have to worry about it anymore. And in hindsight, after you've done that, I'm going to try not to get emotional. In hindsight, that may have been a mistake because I lost out on a lot of relationships, and I lost out on a lot of time with people that I loved who are no longer here because I was so busy working and so busy trying to get myself out of that hole. So you don't know really what these people have gone through. The micro celebrity thing is luck. Now, there may be a little bit of talent involved in that, but it's literally luck. And if you post enough on TikTok or on YouTube, you'll eventually get some sort of following. So that's something, but it doesn't really mean anything in this day and age. Every other person now has some sort of TikTok following with 50,000 followers or whatever. So I commend you for still going to school and trying to become a lawyer, even though you don't want to do it, and despite the fact that your parents have told you never have to work again. I commend you for that, and I 100% agree that you need to have a career and be not dependent on your parents. I agree with you 100%. Now, a little bit later in your life, after you've been doing that for some time, you may be able to, that's up to you later in life if you decide that you want to work for the rest of your life, or if you want to retire a little bit sooner and end up using your parents' money when they pass on. Assuming that everything goes naturally as it should in this world, your parents will pass on before you, and that may be the way you want to go. But comparing yourself to others is never the answer. It always leads to you feeling inferior in every aspect of your life, and it's just not the case. When you walk by the homeless person on the street, you don't compare your life to them, but you compare your life to the person who's ultra successful, who you know. So it's two sides of the same coin. You're not treating it on equal ground. When you see someone who's 85% of the people, maybe even more than that, in America are doing way worse than you are, simply because your parents have all that money, and by proxy, you have access to a lot of that money. So you're doing better than maybe 90 to 95% of people in America at this moment. I think like 82% of people in America have debt, which means they have no money. So you're doing great. You're going to school. You're doing your thing. It's natural for you, because of how your parental structure is set up and how much money they have, that you're not going to be as motivated as somebody who does not have that. So there's always that. I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. But you're doing the right thing. I would continue to try to do a career, but find a career that actually suits you. You'll have to do some searching. I mean, you have the time, you don't have to worry about the money, so find the job that you want to do for the rest of your life that you actually get some sort of enjoyment from, and that will also pay you. You don't have to worry about the pay as much, which is also another benefit. So I would start there. You need to find what you want to actually do. You're going to be miserable for the rest of your life if you become a lawyer and you don't want to do that. You're going to be miserable. So start with that. Go to the gym, find God. There's a lot of things that you can do. You know what you need to do. It's not something that I need to sit here and explain to you. And stop comparing yourself to your friends, or get friends who are less successful. I don't actually mean that, but yeah. Compare yourself. Either compare yourself to everyone, or don't compare yourself to anyone. You know? I think that's all I got. I can't really say much more than that. So I wish you the best of luck. I'll be praying for you. And yeah, thanks for watching.